Hi everyone, and this is Divine Enchantress. So, as I promised, I am finally live on the Divine Enchantress channel. So, I really apologize for not being, live much before because there are policies with the YouTube. So, let's begin with your weekly reading. All right. So, this is a general weekly reading for all signs. As you all know, I apologize. I've been very late for the weekly reading this time. So let's begin and see for your weekly reading as to what we have in store. All right, so we'll begin with the water signs, that is Cancer, Scorpion, Pisces. Now, as always, that I say, please keep in mind that these readings are purely general and so they may or may not resonate with you. So please take them as they resonate. All right, so let's begin with your second week of June, that is the 8th until the 14th of June. All right, so let's see what messages comes through. So the first reading we begin with is Scorpio. All right, and we see for your health, wealth, and your relationships for this week what message comes through. Also, general message from the angel cards. I would really appreciate if someone just adds the timestamps for their particular sign reading below, or I'll try to do that. All right, and let me know how you enjoy the challenge. So, remain positive is the first card that we have for this week, and let's get into the details of the health, wealth, as well as the relationship scenario. So wonderful. So for relationship, Scorpions, you have the Lovers card. That is beautiful. So this week, there could be a very good positive changes. Now, for those who are already in a relationship, it is a wonderful sign that you could have good communication. You could overcome and cross a lot of barriers. Or as we see, this card is a beautiful card, as you can see, right? So for Scorpions, I would say this week. Wow. So when it comes to love and relationships, even if you are single or you have someone on your mind, I would say this is going to be a perfect week when it comes to relationship. For those who have for those who have issues, their health is being affected because of love or relationships, then I would say it's just a matter of time, because this week there could be really positive changes. So remain positive, as you can see, is the key for this week's general message. So I would say, Scorpions, wonderful, wonderful. But when it comes to work overall, I feel that for most of you there could be a lot of stress, as we have the 10 of wands. So you could be carrying a lot of burden or a lot of deadlines, or a lot that you are carrying along with yourself, Scorpio, when it comes to work. So some of you are really pressured, or you have real strict deadlines to meet. But overall, Scorpions, I would say this week the best part to look forward to is your overall relationships. It could be in love or family or anything, but the main theme of this week for you is to remain positive. All right, so wonderful message for you, Scorpios. I would say it's so good to be live for the first time. And let's see, the next sign that we have is, but this is so beautiful. So yes, the Lovers for you, Scorpio, is the message, and remain positive. All right, the week has a lot of beautiful things to offer, and let me know as to how you like it. All right, or how the week goes for you. Now let's get to the second sign, and that is Cancer. So Cancer, let's see what is the weekly message for you. All right, and we have for your health, wealth, and relationship, and a message, a general message from the angels for Cancer for the second week of June. So that is, the situation will improve is the theme of the message over here, as you can see. And for your health, wealth, and relationship. All right, Cancer. So for most of you, there is a significant change. Maybe there is, when it comes to when it comes to health, I feel you are being more cheerful. You are letting go of things, Cancer, because when it comes to health, it is you are taking some time off now. For some regions, and for most of you, the lockdown is easing. And when it comes to Cancer, I would say the lockdown is easing, and overall, as we can see, people are getting closer, being together. But the message for you, Cancer, over here is, do not overdo, or do not ease out, do not let your guard down when it comes to health and being cautious. All right, because when it comes to your health, you are taking it easy, which is overall which is a good thing, that you're not stressing, you are letting go, but overall be cautious is what I would say, because many things, the situations will improve. And for your work, we have the death card. So for those who are very stressed, Cancer, with work, there are going to be, some things are going to end in your workplace, all right, or for business, or for workplace, or the stress. So the death card is not always a very it's not always a very bad sign, but I would say in tarot it is a very spiritual message, because the situation will improve is the theme, Cancer, for you. And I say that, with this tech card, I would say, for work, for all those who were really, were stressed for a very long time, or were patterns that they were going through for a very long time, those patterns are gonna be, getting better, Cancer. So this is what I feel. Then we have for your for this week, for relationships, we have Knight of Swords. So if you are single, and if you have been waiting on for some sort of communication from a particular person, or from anyone in general, I would say that, Cancer, you could expect some confrontations this week. All right, for most of you, there could be, some sort of closure or clarity to situations. If it is even about situations that have to deal to, to end with or to begin with. So whatever it is, Cancer, the communication, or the charge, or the push that you needed is here. As you can see, he's marching. The Knight of Swords, it's marching. And when it comes to relationships or taking decisions that would have to stand still, so Cancer, I would say this is happening for you. All right, Feroza, I am so sorry. I will definitely check out, and I will let you know. All right, for your personal response. So I'm so sorry I couldn't get to you, but I'll definitely check. All right, so the theme for Cancer is the situation will improve. And hello to all the new ones that are joining the channel. So thank you for the new subscribers as well. All right, now let's see the next reading which we have is Pisces. I feel that I will do a three reading for each three signs, so that it will be easy to serve. All right, and let's get to Pisces. The next reading for this week is from the 8th to the 14th of June, will be for Pisces. Let's see what do we have for your health, wealth, and relationship. All right, so Pisces, we have your health, wealth, and relationship, and what message comes forth for your from the angel cards. So let's see for Pisces what message comes through from the angels for this week, within the next few weeks. So maybe, Pisces, you have been waiting for something, and you have been asking a lot of questions regarding how. So if you have joined this live with a question on your mind as to how, or when something could take place, then the theme of this the answer that has come through is within the next few weeks, Pisces. So it's just a few weeks time you have to see. Now let's get into the details of this week's health, wealth, and relationship for you. All right, Pisces. So when it comes to relationship, Pisces, I feel for most of you now, it could be, let's begin with your health. All right. I see stability in health, because for most of you, I feel, Pisces, your financial issues were, causing trouble to your health. You were getting restless, or, there were some sort of finances or financial issues that were causing some sort of a problem, Pisces, over here. But this week, there is going to be a little rest to your heart or your mind. If there were issues, then I feel that financially some things could get better this week for you, Pisces. All right, and I apologize if these readings are purely general. So if they don't resonate, I apologize. All right, and for your work, and I feel that these two cards are very interconnected. Intuitively, I feel that your work and your health have a lot of interconnection going on, Pisces, right now for you. All right, and I feel that with the Knight of Swords in the work scenario over here for you, Pisces, I would say that there is a good chance that things could move ahead when it comes to your work. You could have a lot of guidance, or you could have a lot of new perspective or ideas or references or help that you were expecting when it came to your finances or work. And overall, this is going to balance your work and health simultaneously this week. But when it comes to relationships and love, then it is gonna take time. You may feel that you are putting in so much of efforts, and you are waiting for a response or an answer, Pisces. But let me tell you over here that things are gonna be smooth for you. Things are gonna take their own sweet time for to figure themselves out. So Pisces, I would say nothing to seriously worry. You just have to be patient, because within whatever the question that was on your mind, before you joined this life, then I would say it's just within the next few weeks that your answers or things are gonna get better. So remain positive and believe that whatever you are seeking is here. All right. So this was your weekly message, Pisces, for your health, wealth, relationship. All right, and let's get to our next sign, that is Capricorn. Now, I recommend you all to please check out the channel, because we have detailed playlist for the June love readings, and for how do they feel about you, as well as the weekly readings now that I am posting live. All right. So the next sign that we have is Capricorn. So let's see what do we have in store for Capricorn. All right. So Capricorns, we have, let's see, for your health, wealth, and your relationship aspect, what could be in store this week, Capricorn, for you. All right, please keep in mind that if this does not resonate, please check your rising sun, moon, or Venus signs, and take these readings however they resonate with you. So the weekly message for you, Capricorn, is there's something better. All right. So you can see how beautiful she is. She has, a bundle of roses or flowers, beautiful flowers in her hand. And let's get to your health, wealth, and relationship reading for the coming week from the 8th to 14th. So Capricorn, yes, we have the Empress in your love. Beautiful. So definitely there's something better, because Capricorn, with your health, or in the past there were certain situations, there were certain partnerships, there were certain things that just did not work out. You tried to mend your gaps, you tried to put in all the efforts that you could, but things were not taking any movement. And this week you are going to realize that, because the Empress enters your scenario. Now, for some of you, if you are a female, you should know that Empress is also seen as the goddess Venus, who grants beauty, luxury, love, and overall everything. But Capricorn, I would say that with the Empress, as you can see, Capricorn, I would clearly say that there's something better with this card. That this message, I feel, particularly for those who are trying to move on, that definitely there's gonna be someone better. Now, this could be, the energy could be gender neutral, a male, female, whoever you are. But whoever that you are seeking is going to walk into your right, and that is going to be the better option for you. When it comes to family, love, relationships, is going to be balanced, I would say, because whatever that was hampering your health, Capricorn, the past relationship, or you trying to mend the gaps, or the past knocking at your door, or that things, or experiences that were disturbing you, are just going to fade, because you're going to compare, you're going to mentally evaluate, and you're going to know that who's the right emperor or empress for you, for a better future for you, Capricorn. And you guys are very smart and practical when it comes to choosing the right in your life. So Capricorn, I would say there's something better. But when it comes to work, please avoid making commitments, or because we have the Eight of Swords, as you can see, being trapped. So I would say, being if this comes for your work, Capricorn, this week, so avoid taking commitments or taking stuff on your plate, or being too answerable for things, or doing any hasty decision when it comes to your finances or work, that could disturb you, Capricorn. This week you could feel that you've trapped your very own self with a wrong decision. So I would say, Capricorn, only when it comes to your Work, you have to be very cautious. All right, do not take up responsibilities or decisions that could harm you. But overall, when it comes to loving relationships with the Empress, it's a beautiful message that things are just going how they are supposed to, and this Empress is really gonna, bless your life. She's here to bless you. So Capricorn, there's something definitely better is the message for you this week. Please let me know as to how you like our weekly, our detailed, and all the efforts that we take with the Enchantress channel. So thank you so much for watching, and I will really appreciate all your support so far. Thank you and have a blessed time. Now let's get to the next tree sign, that is Virgo. All right, so let's read for Virgo. How is your week gonna be? So, Virgo, this is your general weekly reading for the second week of June, that is from the 8th to the 14th. All right. So, Virgo, your health, wealth, and relationship for the second week of June. All right. And then we have a message from the angel Virgo. So, let's see what is the message that comes forth. And it is don't stop. Wow. Very nice, Virgo. As you can see, this one is focused and marching towards its goal. So let's see for your health, wealth, and relationship, what is the message for work. All right, Virgo. So there is a lot of work and a lot of dominance, but a lot of clarity, all right, as well as guidance being taken when it comes to your work. So don't stop is the message over here. Things at work could need a lot of discipline or could need a very traditional outlook. Now for those who are in a business or are dealing with certain job scenarios, your boss could be giving you a tough time or your business could be giving you a tough time. It could be anything that it resonates to take it. But the message over here is don't stop and take this person's because this person, this emperor, whatever he's achieved is because of his experience, is because of his traditional output. Sometimes the traditional output is what we really require in life to come out of a lot of mess. And over here, this person knows what he's doing, and this right guidance will go from this person, this particular authoritative figure who's achieved it, who could be a boss or who could be anyone that could help you with your work, can be taken in this week. All right. Do not see them as a lesson, but see them as an experience, as someone who is up to good for you, Virgo. But when it comes to your health, Virgo, this work or this person could give you a little tough time and could be affecting your health this week, I would say. But as I told you, the message, the general message for this week is don't stop. When it comes to love and relationship, now some of you could have suspicions about love or relationships, or some of you could be trying to get a clear picture, or your suspicions, or you could be feeling something fishy. Now I apologize if this doesn't resonate, all right? But when it comes to love and relationships, whatever that you are getting at, the messages don't stop in general. So Virgo, you could not be having a very clear picture about what is going on, or your intuition, your gut could be telling you to do something, something is just not right, and your intuition could be trying to guide you in some other way. But Virgo, over here, I would say, as you can clearly see, the message is if it is a conclusion that you are seeking, if it is clarity, if it is a confrontation, whatever that you are seeking, Virgo, I would say don't stop. Get to the root of the situation, get to the root of the matter before you make any major decisions this week. All right. When it comes to family, love, and relationship, Virgo, so I would say this week is just gonna be like a 50-50 week or so. All right. And let's get to the next reading, that is for Taurus. All right. So, Taurus, let's get to your reading. So, Taurus, for the second week of June 2020, let's see what we have in store for our dear Taurus. All right. So, Taurus, we have for your health, wealth, and relationship, and a general message that comes through for this week. So, let's see what message could come through for Taurus. That is, choose a new direction. Wonderful. All right, and let's get into the details. So, Taurus, for your health, wealth, and your relationship. So for a very long time, Taurus, you have only been planning things, and when it comes to your work, the execution is just a little less, I would say, Taurus. So this week, it's gonna be a wake up call for you, because you may feel pressured, or you may feel a little motivated or guided to take a new direction this week. When it could be in general to your overall organization, or you are feeling the need, Taurus, to have a little more discipline, to have a little more organization when it comes to overall your life, your timetable, your fitness, or your love, relationships, and priorities. So just to set all these priorities right. When it comes to work, Taurus, I feel a little stressed, because you've had a lot of planning and less execution for the past few months, or for past few days. And because even as we know, we are in this pandemic lockdown, for Taurus, it has been a little tough overall to choose an alternative overall. So this week, you're gonna have that push, you're gonna have that motivation when it comes to work, to finally make a choice or take a call. All right. And then when it comes to Taurus, your love and relationships, things are going easy, and things are going to turn out to be smooth, but with a little delays. All right. But over here, there is a certain change I feel that is needed in approach from your end as well, Taurus. All right. So there is a certain change this week that overall with your life needs, because we have the organization card again for your health as well. So Taurus, I would say for your health, there is a need for a little balance, because you have this motivation, somewhere that you need to do something or set some things straight, and just sort some things out. But right now, I would say that this is a beautiful time for you to take that motivation and put it in place. So if it is about your fitness, if it is about choosing a new career direction, taking a new call at work or business, and putting in the right efforts, or prioritizing that special someone, or prioritizing the whole idea of entering a relationship or dating or whatever that it is, then Taurus, you know what you have to do next. So just give air to your motivation, and make it a practical reality. So vision, and practical reality. So good luck, and I hope you all are very safe and for this week. And that will be also, I would say, check out the detailed love and how do they feel about your readings that I have posted onto the channel. The playlists are available. You can please check out. All right. And the next sign that we have is Libra. So let's see what is in store for my dear Librans. All right. Oh, wow. Let's see for your health, your wealth, and for your relationship. What could you expect in this new week? All right. From the 8th to the 14th. So let's see for Libra, and a general messages from the angels. So remain positive. So remain positive is again a message for you, Libra. All right. And we have your health, your wealth, and your relationship. Wonderful, Libra. So Libra, when it comes to, I feel overall this week, your health, touchwood, is gonna be good, because the Page of Cups, little happinesses, I feel that some little emotional attachments, or a little emotional good news, or get together or getting in touch with someone this week, that is gonna give you a very sweet, memorable time, Libra. All right. So because of the Page of Cups, as you can see, you're gonna have a little emotional good time, which is gonna help balance your health, Libra. All right. So the overall thing over here, I would say, is remain positive in whatever that it is, because a good emotional connection or a good time is gonna, or you could be reconnecting with a relative or a friend, or just have a very good sort of time. But when it comes to your work, it is gonna give you a little stressful time. So I feel that Libra, there is a delay in some sort of commitment when it comes to your work. All right. And that is making you a little restless. So Libra, in this week, when it comes to your work and when it comes to your relationship, you are gonna feel a little bit of stress. All right. Now, in love as well as in work, I see some delays, or I see certain amount of blockages in both of these segments. because you've been, maybe at work someone committed to you, about completing a particular work, and they have not, stood true to their word. Or so there are gonna be some blockages at work, as well as and in with your special person, that is, gonna make you a little frustrated this week, Libra. But overall, I would say the message for this week is, please remain positive. Do not let, just try to see the things that are working out, or the people that are approaching, and just try to distract yourself, and consider, being in the present moment. All right, enjoying the present moment. All right, remain positive and touch with good health this week. All right, let's get to the next reading, and that will be for Gemini. Okay, so let's see what we have for Gemini. This go at once is a little tiring, I would say, because I'm usually used to posting each reading separately with my breaks. So let's get to Gemini. So Gemini, what do we have for your upcoming week for your health, wealth, and relationship? All right, please take it as it resonates, as I always say, and I apologize if it doesn't resonate. All right. So Gemini, we have for you, if you believe. All right. The card is if you believe, and let's get to your 8th to 14th weekly reading. The Strength and Six of Cups. Wow. So I would say, Gemini, when it comes to your health this week, you have a lot of stamina, a lot of good health. All right. You are just putting your best efforts, you're putting your best shot when it comes to your health. All right. Things are you are motivated overall. You are also, I would say, for some of you, you are going out of your way to do more work than that is, that you are supposed to do. So I would say that for Gemini, this is a very good time, because thank you, Zobin. You're enjoying. I am liking it. Thank you. So let's continue. So Gemini, let's see. So for your health, I would say with strength, it is a good sign for your health. All right. Also, as I said, you are being in a very good mood when it comes to your work. You're enjoying your work this week. You are being, more than charitable, I would say, because for some of you, you are taking more responsibilities than that bestowed upon you, Gemini. All right. But when it comes to your love and relationship, if you are taking guidance from a friend or a third person, Gemini, then I would say it is much needed that you avoid taking a lot of interference from this third particular person, in this scenario. So Gemini, I would say, when it comes to your health, wealth, and relationship, the only matter at hand over here that you have to balance is, when it comes to family or relationship, do not take exterior validation. Try to see that the person you are relying for guidance is genuine. They are not, having their own selfish interest in this. Gemini, overall, I would say you have to be only cautious this week when it comes to trusting someone with your personal matters, or sharing or oversharing your personal matters. All right. But with health as well as with the work, you are going to be appreciated at work, I would say, because for your, helpful stance that you take, and for your health overall, touch wood, it's best, it's good, it's a lot of good energy and stamina that you're entering the week with. So this was our general reading for Gemini. And let's get to our next sign, and that would be Aquarius. Yes. So how could I forget Aquarius? All right. So for my dear Aquarians, let's see what's the general message for this week. Yes, this is starting. So let's see for Aquarians, what is the general message? All right. Oh, so for health, wealth, and relationship, I would consider this Aquarians. And a general message for Aquarians for the coming week would be, ask for help from others. So Aquarians, your message this week is you would need guidance and help. All right, unlike Gemini, who shouldn't, but for you it is ask for help from others. And we feel that, overall you are disappointed, and this disappointment is affecting your health. All right, Aquarians, for some of you it is work that is, making you a little restless, but I would say this week the good part is you are overcoming the stress from work, the insecurities from work. Aquarius, you are outcoming these insecurities from work. But it is, I feel that for most of you the disappointment is not just the work, but it is about your relationship. Because you have tried very hard, you've tried too hard, Aquarians, to be answerable, to to tightly hold and have a close knit relationship with people. And when it comes to relationship, you cannot force, you cannot hold on to anything for too long. So Aquarius, the message for you over here is, you are disappointed, you are upset because things in personal matters are not going according to how you would like them to. But overall, for this week, if it comes to your work, or if it comes to your relationships, or actually the message is for you to ask for help from others, or try to understand from a third perspective as to where you are going wrong, or possibly what is going wrong. All right, Gemini. So for this week, the theme is ask for help from others. Do not let what you do not have, try and be more in the present moment, because you are overcoming. The best part is this week you are overcoming the insecurity, so you are overcoming, Aquarius, a lot of stress that was in relation to your work. But if it is about some sort of past relationship or anything that you are feeling upset about, then I would say that try to see what this week has to offer, what better things are there to forthcome. So Gemini, this was your weekly message. Ask for guidance, ask for the right help, and take the help, or speak to people to process or communicate your emotions. All right. The next sign which we have, Aquarius, after you is Aries. Let's begin with the fire signs. So the weekly message for Aries. All right. Again, I would say I apologize if this doesn't resonate. So take these messages as they come. All right. And for those who've been asking me what my exact work is, so I own Divine Enchantress since 2013. This is basically Institute of Divination Arts, wherein I teach and practice all 22 forms of divination arts on a certified basis. Appreciate all the cross watchers and the new subscribers and the support. It really motivates me. All right. So let's begin with Aries. Your weekly message for your love, sorry, health, wealth, and relationship is the theme. So your general weekly message, Aries, with a message from the angels. So let's see how your upcoming week from the 8th to the 14th of June 2020 is going to be. So Aries, let's see what message comes forth. And we have no. All right. There is some sort of no, some sort of caution that is to be. Let's see what in what aspect this no is. Wonderful. So Aries, I genuinely feel that this no is for you and your personal life or a relationship, that this no has come forth, because we have the Hermit. So maybe you are committing, or maybe you are trusting, or maybe when it comes to your personal life, Aries, you are being easy, or you are being too trusty. You're just trusting someone too easily, Aries, and that is gonna be harmful for you this week. So Aries, the overall message is no, don't do that, because with the Hermit it is about pause, about waiting, about introspection, or being cautious, I would say. So there are certain things when it comes to this relationship that needs caution, Aries. But when it comes to your health, your finances are gonna keep a very good unbalanced health this time. Your health could be, you could be feeling better because you are getting the right kind of motivation, or the right kind of, through a reference, I would feel, or whatever that it is, through work. You're just going to enjoy your work this week, Aries. Your work is trying to, or your personal life, I would say, other than your love and relationship, I would say your work is going to give you a pleasurable time, because you're going to enjoy making that money. So that's the message for you this week. Focus on the source of money, enjoy the work, try to have the new experiences, because this week when it comes to overall, when it comes to relationship, family matters, you have to be very cautious. Try to see the picture clearly, because things are a little stagnant, or you are trusting when it comes to lending. Also, I would say avoid doing that this week. So Aries, overall the message is, when it comes to love, relationship, do not make a leap of faith. Try to hold your horses and see the picture for as it is. Try and see the clearer picture of this scenario. Thank you so much for watching, and let's get to the next sign, and that is Leo. So Leo, let's see what message comes through this week for our dear Leo. So this is a weekly message from the 8th until the 14th. All right. So let's see for Leo, health, wealth, and relationship, as I call it. All right. Matters of health, wealth, and heart. So let's see for Leo, what do we have in store? And here, the message that comes through for our dear Leo is communicate clearly. All right. And let's get into the details for your health, wealth, and relationship. Leos, a stressful week ahead, I would say. For some of you, I apologize again if this doesn't resonate, all right? So for Leo, I feel this is going to be a little stressful week because you could, be heading towards people or situations at work as well as in your personal life where you feel a lot of being misunderstood. And as I always say with Leo, it is quite a thing to be easily misunderstood. So this is gonna affect your health, Leo, because you feel that people are getting on your nerves this week, Leo. So the only thing that could save and could be a better sign for you, Leo, is to communicate very clearly this week as to what and how you want things to be. Financially, I feel that there are things are going to be a little stagnant. Okay, your plans for your work is going to take more time to get into effect. All right. Also, I would say that you could be answerable to a lot of situations, and you feel that you are draining yourself. So be careful of that, Leo. Do not make commitments, or your over excessive charitable side, or your over be calculative as well as communicate clearly. So if it is you have to say no in certain situations, do that, because this week could be a little stressful and affect your health overall, because you could be misunderstood. All right, you could be trying to stall certain things or stall certain situations because you don't want things to get more heated, or you are trying to balance things out. But this week I feel could be stressful both for your personal life as well as for your work. And try to make sure that don't take all the responsibilities or stress at once this week. If things are taking time, just feel that uh, the best thing you could do is keep your point clearly, communicate with the person or people involved in your situation, and let's see how things roll out. But I hope things get better for you. Overall, the only important thing out here is mentally make sure you do not stress yourself or your health, Leo. So far, I would say a little less than average week, but for Leo, the message is communicate clearly this week, whatsoever that it is. All right, and the last sign for today is Sagittarius. So let's see, Sagittarius, what do we have in store for your weekly message? All right, let's see what do we have in store. So Sagittarius, for your health, wealth, and heart, what messages comes through for the week from the 8th to the 14th. Again, I apologize if this doesn't resonate. All right, so Sagittarians, once again, we'll see what message comes through. You are ready, and it's one more peaceful resolution. So I felt drawn for both of these cards, Sagittarians, for you, and wonderful. So overall, in your health, Sagittarians, this week you have the Empress. So for most of you, I feel when it comes to your love and your relationships or your personal life, Sagittarians, you have been waiting for something. You put your whole is now you are just waiting for a positive response from this other person. So for those who are dealing with a relationship, or who are trying to get in touch or communicate with someone, Sagittarians, I would say a beautiful time this week. You could be expecting some blessings from the Empress coming through for you. So there are going to be peaceful resolutions. All right, at work, you could come across with, or maybe in the past at work, you were trying to get or to convince your seniors or to convince someone to a particular deal. Now it could be about a project or about your anything that you were trying to convince your authority figure at work. May have not helped out, but I feel that you are ready to make certain peaceful resolutions, Sagittarians. You are ready because you have found there could be a situation at work, Sagittarians, wherein you feel that by hook or crook you have to get your work done. And this with this card, I feel that you're ready to find that resolution and have it peacefully sorted. So this was the message for the week, Sagittarius. I would say for Sagittarius, it's gonna be a good, surprising, and a wonderful week ahead. I hope this resonates with you. All right, and thank you so much for watching. I would request if anyone could post the timestamps for each signs, all right, to the channel. And thank you again for subscribing and motivating with the channel. I hope to see you all constantly soon on the live as much as possible, because this obviously this is my first live, and I hope I've done some justice to it. So thank you, and be very safe and secure. All right, and be very safe. Well, try and be home as much as possible. Work from home, I would say, because the pandemic is definitely a very serious situation for us. All right, and God bless you all. See you all very soon. Bye bye. Check out the channel again, I would say, for the updates on your weekly readings, as well as your detailed love, as well as your how do they feel about your readings. I have posted all of these in the playlist of the channel. So do check them out and let me know how this live was. All right. Thank you so much for watching and have a blessed time. Bye bye.